welcome back. As somebody that wants to grow, as somebody that seek to grow in their business or seek to improve with their brand, especially in this age and time where branding and online presence is something that everybody's just talking about, everybody's investing heavily on. I think you need to pay attention very closely to what just happened with this brand. Yeah, yes, Chicken Republic. Chicken Republic is a brand, a food brand, fast food brand that have been in Nigeria for over 20 years now. I think they were established in 2014, yes, if I'm correct. And they have been providing fast food services to Nigeria. And I mean, fast food, really fast. Sometimes the food already ready when you get there. And I know a lot of people don't know that they also sell things that are not chicken, right? Because they sell rice, then Chicken Republic. So by the name, it is believed that whenever you get to Chicken Republic, you always see chicken, right? But unfortunately, somehow it's not always like that, because I've been there severally and I didn't see chicken, or maybe the chickened out. All right, but it's just very quick, very affordable. You have a team that you want to feed, with a very cool budget. Then with as low as 500 naira, you can get food. But right now, with the realities we have currently in the country, you will barely get any food less than 1,000 right there. Yeah, really sad. But then that's not the idea. So we have always known them. We didn't have any problem with their menu, right? Because some of those things were complimentary. You want to eat rice, you use chicken. You want to, all their burger, it's chicken burger, nothing else, nothing like beef. So the buzz began when we start hearing that they have added goat meat. Oh my God, goat meat, right? That's, for me, I don't have any problem with that. But let's look at this, right? Because brand-wise, we should not. There are processes if you want to make such transition or make such addition to your product. I understand that a lot of things must have fueled this, right? But for the people out there, for the businesses out there, I would want you to pay attention to this. Or if you're running a service business, or if you're running some business but you want to introduce something slightly that is not so much consistent with what your brand have been representing over the past 10 to 20 years, you might want to stick around to listen to it, or share it to somebody you think that would really appreciate this information. So as soon as a kind of goat meat preparation, prepared with pepper and all of that, just very nice and tasty, spicy stuff. All right, but this time around they're adding it to their menu, right, and contradicting with what people think should be what they are selling majorly, which is chicken, right? So when you imagine somebody telling you, I want to go to Chicken Republic to buy goat meat. I don't know how that sounds, but I mean, it's a bit weird and it sounds a little bit inconsistent, knowing what these guys have presented over the past 20 years. So here is the number one thing you must take away. Chicken Republic have been in business for over 20 years. Like I said, they seek to open about 430 branches by the end of 2024, and they also are in over 170 locations in Africa. So business is not easy. I mean, they have earned trust, they have tried. No matter how much you think you don't like Chicken Republic, you see yourself, going back when all the options are gone. I mean, they are a typical example of consistency. I mean, you can give them up to 70 to 80% of that, when it comes to score. You will always see food in Chicken Republic unless they are closed. Yes, exactly. So consistency, they have been able to consistent, more consistent than people selling akara. Honestly, here are the key major things. I've seen brands add some products, especially the almighty Coca-Cola, bought over some products or created some products under Coca-Cola, but they didn't have to create a new company. All right, you can actually create a brand without actually eliminating the original idea, original brand name. So, however, there has to be some other ways that can happen, right? They could actually introduce a new brand under Chicken Republic that, something like that. But then again, the whole problem, I think, began with when you are choosing your name, all right? I tried as much as possible to advise my clients. See, you don't have to tie your name too close to what you're doing, because in few years down the line, you might want to improve on your product, you might want to evolve. Now realize that name is going to be a limitation, right? But this is a food brand, and I believe that they didn't expect whatever it is, whatever innovation that came their way. They didn't think that is going to make them sound or look a little bit controversial in the sight of the public. So number two, you must engage your people, because brand is about the people. It's about how you want people to see you. And if people, or if you are not able to get people to see you a certain kind of way over time, right, it becomes a very big issue. So you must have to carry them along. I was thinking that they would have pulled out something to get people to ask people some questions like, what do you guys think if we do this? And I guess audience can be very sarcastic, but regardless, you can pick a few ideas on how you want to do that. It could be Assume Republic, by whatever franchise it is. So it could be maybe Assume whatever by XYZ. So which they actually did Assume Combo by Chicken Republic, but it's not just working, so much in the minds of people, because they've built an impression around Chicken Republic that this is about chicken. And if I have to go to Chicken Republic where they're selling chicken to buy goat, there has to be more. So, Animal Farm, it could be something else. But because it's really expensive, right, in my opinion, for people to rebrand, right? It's not a go-to, it's not something you want to go to quickly, because it's really expensive. So I think carrying people along with the changes, makes people really feel like you are really interested in how they see your brand or how they feel. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I really thought that Chicken probably would have carried people along. Okay, what do you guys think if we do this or add this? But if they did, I'm not sure. I saw that. So lastly is that brands are more than what they sell, right? Brands are more than what they sell. And this is where a typical example where it illustrates clearly that brand is not really about what people are selling, but how you make them feel. Right? I think a lot of people felt betrayed. I think a lot of people, are trying to rack their heads around the fact that my favorite sport is no longer selling. Let me get some water. I'm no longer selling, or I've added Assume. Assume was really nice. I know a lot of people have tasted it, but I tried, to order it online. But I think most of the shops, most of the outlets don't have it. At least the outlets that are close to me don't have it, and which is really fascinating, because I thought, maybe they are sad, maybe they are taking people's feedback, maybe they are no longer producing that. But I really do think that it's a good addition, but maybe wrong timing or wrong strategic rollout, and things can be done. So for your brand or for your business, for whatever you want to do, it is not too late to craft a young brand, something smaller from this, or from what you're already doing. And also pay attention to when you are choosing your name. Make sure that your name is not too strict to what you are producing. Your brand is not too strict to what you're producing. Maybe one of these days we're talking about name choosing, and explore the options how we can choose our names. So it gives you allowance to add as much product as possible. Take a look at Coca-Cola and Dangote, typical examples of these companies in Nigeria. They are able to craft businesses that are not really tied. Their names, for example, Dangote, they are not really tied to what they are producing. So you have Dangote spaghetti, Dangote cement, Dangote, all of that, and it really won't restrict him for creating even Dangote maybe holy water or whatever you want to attribute it to. So that being said, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section, and how do you think Chicken Republic could have handled this so it doesn't make them look at type of way people just start, oh my god, Chicken Republic is not producing goods. Chicken Republic producing goods. So if you've not subscribed, please, this is a very good time to subscribe. Click and subscribe to this channel, because we'll have a lot of more insightful things to come your way. See you in the next one.